Hello, everybody. Welcome to Grandma Hershey Cooks. I'm Grandma Hershey, spelled with the U, not an E. So we got another little setup here. So I think it's going to work out great. Y'all see my glass pot? Thought y'all was going to get one. So anywho, today is episode 139, and we are making potato and leek soup, Leek. You've seen them in the store, it's a long stalk. It's got dark green at the top, white at the bottom. Anywho, that's what we making today. It is really, really delicious. So since it takes a while to make it, we still not going to finish the whole thing of what we do. I'll have to tell you some of it. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I already melted the margarine. And we are going to go ahead and get started, and then I'll tell you stuff on the way. Okay. So the first thing that we're going to need to do is take, because I did a half of a leek for last night's part of it and for today. So that, anyway, it makes 1.5 cups with that half a leek. So we're going to take the leek. Where's the leek? Well, we also got the onions, a small sweet onion, Vidalia, Peru. They're all the sweet onion. We're going to stick that in there because we got to saute this for about 5 minutes. I'm going to stick that in there, and then we're going to take our leek. See, it looks like a giant green onion, basically, and it smells like green onion, and it really tastes like green onion. So we got the leeks and we got to chop. Now, with the thing about the leeks, they are dirty inside. So you have to, once you chop them up, it's best to clean them chopped up to me. So I just took that half, then I sliced them into thin slices. Then I put them in a bowl of baking soda water. Put about half a teaspoon of baking soda. And kind of like when you do greens and you're just going to keep rinsing it until it comes out, the water comes out clear. That's how you know you got all the grit and dirt out. And so and then we're going to saute this in the margarine. There's 3 tablespoons of margarine. We're going to saute this 1 small onion and this half of a leek. We're going to saute that for about 5 minutes. So we're going to set the timer so I can tell you other stuff while it's cooking. Okay. So that way I don't overcook my stuff. So anyway, I can tell you the healthy highlights while we doing this part. Okay. So it's 1.5 cup is a serving. All right. So you got 243 calories in this serving. You got 6.9 saturated fat, 19 cholesterol, 350.5 sodiums, 24.8 carbs. That's because of the potatoes. The sugar is only 3. You know what that means? I love it. It's friendly. And diabetic friendly. Then we got 8.8 protein. That's really not too bad. Then there is also 8.8 fiber. That's even better. And then your net carb is going to be, did I do that right? I think I got the fiber wrong. It's 2 fibers. Yeah. So the net carbs is 22.8. I don't know why I wrote the same thing down. Grandma Hershey be doing the most. And that reminds me, last week, Merle asked me, she said, now, did you say half a cup of each sugar or a cup of each sugar? And I had said half a cup, but for that good luck cake, it was 1 cup of sugar, regular sugar, and 1 cup of sweetener. Okay, so if you watch that show, then you know to go. But on the recipe, it said it right. Grandma Hershey just said it wrong. Okay, so anywho, thank you, Merle, for letting me know that. I thought I had, and I even listened to the thing. I reviewed it and never caught it. Okay, so that's what the healthy highlights are. All right, we got, and that only took 1 minute to say that. Good Lord. Okay, so while they're still cooking. So what I was supposed to tell you last week, I was supposed to tell you about the tradition of the black eyed peas, collard greens, and cornbread on New Year's Day. What that was about. So the black eyed peas, then it's supposed to wait a minute, hold up. I printed it out. Let me make sure I get it right. I printed it out. Okay, so eating black eyed peas on New Year's Day is a tradition rooted in Southern culture. They have been a staple in Southern cuisine for centuries, particularly among African American communities. The tradition of consuming them on New Year's Day is believed to bring good fortune, prosperity, and resilience for the coming year. You turn this down some. All my butter disappeared. Okay, and so then it says the peas are thought to represent coins, while collard greens, often served alongside, symbolizes green money. And then the cornbread represents gold. So that's why they eat those three, if nothing else. Because I thought that it was any green vegetable. No, it's collard greens. And so anyway, I learned that. And then the combination reflects a hope for financial abundance and good health in the new year. So that's what that was about. I don't know how Grandma Hershey forgot to read it. So anyway, now you know. Next week, we're going to talk about something else. Okay. So what else is next, Grandma Hershey? We still got 2 minutes of this going on. All right. So, well, oh, okay. This is pretty, you know what? This is pretty much done already. Maybe I had it up high, but yeah. So let's go on to the next thing where we're going to put the potatoes. So you're going to have 4 regular potatoes, peeled, cubed, rinsed off, and then you're going to add it to this mixture. To this combination. Because you want to get the flavor in there. So we're gonna like cook that for 5 minutes as well. Once you stir it up together, you're gonna cook that for 5 minutes as well. Let me get the timer reset for 5 minutes. All right. Okay. So now this is going to cook for 5 minutes as well. And I got it on medium heat now. So I really like this pie. And you know, it made that soup came out to be what I say, 1.5 cup serving. And it didn't even fill half the bowl, the pot. So this is a really good pot. I got it from Amazon. Wasn't a bad deal either. So we're going to coat this with this margarine. And that kind of pre-cooks it a little bit to so it don't be so much cooking for later. So anyway, it's going to cook in with that. And so while that's cooking, it's first 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there. So while that's cooking, why don't you go ahead and hit the thumbs up button so you don't forget later? Okay, go ahead and like this. And then if you haven't subscribed already, hit subscribe. And And when the black bells come up, then click the black bells. It's going to be a list of bells. Click the black one, okay? That way, whenever I come on, going to come on, you should be getting an alert saying that I'm coming on, all right? Because you don't want to miss the information, the new information. We're going to have new information every week. And I forgot to say, welcome to the first show of 2026 of Grandmahursheycooks. Okay, we doing a thing. I think this is the beginning of the 3rd year. Yep. So Grandma Hershey must like it in order to keep coming back. I hope you like it too. Okay. So then after this is over, probably about 10 minutes, then I need you to share this show and information with everybody you know. Share it with your relatives, with your friends, with your neighbors, and even your enemies, because everybody got to eat. Okay, we don't wish them no discord. Okay, we just wish that their mind would get right, their actions or whatever their problem is. Okay, because we all got something, like Robin Roberts' mother used to say. Everybody got something. So then, what we gonna need to do while this is doing this little 5 minutes. So anyway, I can go ahead and tell you how to put it together. I've told you some of it, what all the ingredients are. So you have 3 tablespoons of margarine, 1/2 of a stalk of leek. And now if you do the whole thing, you're going to get, you'll get like 10 servings. How about that? So it's really good for a crowd. It's really good for a crowd. I gotta make sure nothing's gonna stick. That's why I gotta keep looking at it. Okay. So then you're gonna have 4 medium potatoes, in the bag of potatoes, not the baking potatoes. Now you only need probably 2 of those. But I mean your regular bag of potatoes, you get 4 regular size of that and peel and cube it. Then you're gonna need 1 small onion and you want to sliver it. That just means slice it very thin. 4 cups of unsalted chicken broth. Now, if you're not worried about your high blood pressure, nothing like that, you can use the regular if you want to, but it is full of salt. So you want the unsalted kind. And I used to get Swanson be on sale a lot of time for $1.99. And when it go on sale, I get it. And then if not, then I order it through Amazon. There is also 1 cup of the light coconut milk. It's by Thai, Thi. They make it, and I get the light because it's less fat. Okay. And then it's going to help to make it creamy. And then your seasonings are going to be 1 teaspoon of onion herb unsalted. Then you're going to have a 1/2 teaspoon of garlic and herb unsalted, and 1/4 teaspoon of the kosher salt, because it's only 280 milligrams, I think, whatever that is, grams, wherever they put it. And then at the end, when you're done with everything, you have made the actual soup all together, you're going to sprinkle what I got, 1/4 cup of your favorite cheese, but try to make sure the sodium is less than 200. Okay, definitely no more than 200. And then if you want to put some dried chives on it, you can. Okay, so this part is about done. So now at this point, what you would be doing, if you would be adding, make sure I do it right, Hershey. Yes. So at this point, you would be putting your broth in, your 4 cups of broth, because the timer is about to go off. I heard it. Okay, your 4 cups of broth will go in. Okay. Ooh, little residual. Oh, okay, I'm coming. Timer got a mind of its own. Just so wearisome. So you would put the put that, and the seasonings would go in too as well. Put the seasonings in. Right. And then I say a 1/2 teaspoon of that kosher salt. I hope I said that right. Merle, fact check me. It's 1/2 teaspoon. So if I said something different, just let me know. Okay. So now this is what it looked like at this point. So what I did, since I had to take 1/2 of the content, not, you don't have to take 1/2 of the juice, but 1/2 of the potatoes and the leeks and the onion, and put it in a mixer. I use my bullet. Can you see it from here? It's right behind the popcorn thing. So I used that, and it was great. So you would take 1/2 of this stuff here, and you put it in there. Then you would just pulsate it or whatever. You're gonna cream. It's gonna get creamy. What's wrong with my brain today? Grandma Hershey, take a deep breath. Come on, let's everybody take a deep breath. There we go. So you're going to kind of like cream it, okay? So you put 1/2 of this in there, but I let this cool off for 10 minutes first. Then you put 1/2 of this in there. You get that all creamy, and you pour it back into the pot, stir it, and that's when you put your coconut milk in to blend it up, and then you just let that cook for another 5 minutes, okay? So now what we're gonna do, because I can't go any further than this, because we gotta go. Let me see, hold up. Before the milk, let me read it. It's live show. You get your bloopers here. Okay, so before that part, once you add the potatoes and the seasoning, you have to bring it to a boil and let it simmer for 25 minutes. Okay, so let's get all that whatever I said earlier out the way. You're going to let it, I knew that was too fast. Let it cool, simmer for 25 minutes. Then you let it cool for 10 minutes, and then you put it in your blender or bullet, the 1/2 of the potatoes and stuff. And then you return it to the pot, put your coconut milk in, Stir it up and cook it for 5 more minutes. And then after that, okay, let's heat up this soup so you can see what the kitchen angels did. We're going to put it on a minute. Oh, what's going on with this crazy thing? Here we go. Oh, why is it doing that? I don't know. Okay, we're going to put it on a minute and a half. Oh, and then where's my cheese? Oh, here go the cheese. So what I did, since I like my stuff caliente, I took 2 tablespoons of Carolina Reaper shredded cheese and 2 tablespoons of the Fiesta blend. And they only have 170 grams of sodium, milligrams, whatever it is, of sodium in it. So as soon as this thing go off, we're going to taste it and make sure it's not poison. Okay. As soon as this thing go off, it's got 55 seconds. So in the meantime, let's do something else. Time is of the essence right here. We don't have all day. Okay. So let's do some shout outs real quick then. All right. So when I do the shout outs, I just officially thanking everyone that I know who watches. Okay. So to my niece in Colorado, to Andreas, to Merle, and I'm thanking you again for letting me know what I said about the sugar content. And then to Darwin and Aya, Phyllis, Linda, my sister Sheila, and she said thank you ahead of time to anybody who buys her books. Okay. And to Shelly, Diana, and my little friend Fitzy, to Hillary, Sabelle, Doreen, Alan, Reggie, Kay, Regina, Najee, Alex, Marcy, Lewis, Danielle, Amanda, Soul, Rising, Gretchen, and Narco Plexic. Okay, so if you watch the show, let me know so I can shout out to you next week. Okay, so let's get our soup. See what the kitchen angel done. Ooh, this kind of hot, y'all. It's kind of like what's his name? Oh God, he was on there on SNL, and he was saying something about the hot tub. He said, "Woo, hot tub, hot." Eddie Murphy. That's how the soup is. The soup hot. Okay, so. Okay, let me see if I can show you what it look like, because that's going to thicken up once you do those potatoes and stuff. Can you see it? Okay, so we're going to put our cheese on top. Because the cheese makes it even creamier than what you already have in the beginning. Okay. Got the cheese, and I got me I got a 1/4 teaspoon of chives. I got the dried chives, and if you got some green onions, you can cut those up and use those. Won't hurt nothing. Move this milk over, and then I got these little mini club crackers. They tiny, so 32 is a serving. There's only 3 sugars in it. Okay, so you're gonna move this over. Maybe just put it up here. No. Okay, I put it on top of here. I want y'all to see it. Huh. Well, I never. That's still not tall enough. I would turn this bowl over, but I don't think that's going to work because I got stuff in it. Okay, so what if I pull it back some? There we go. There we go. We got it. We got it. Okay. Got it. Okay. Then we get the cheese to melting. We got our potatoes. Because, this recipe is really kind of like a bisque. So normally you would cream it all, but I like to have my food in it too. So I only creamed up half of it. Okay. Ooh, just look at that. Just make me drooling. I'm drooling. Can you see it? Okay, so here's a spoon that's got some leek in it, and some potato and my cheese. Look at that cheese. Ooh, I kind of want to burn my mouth. Okay. Mm. 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 This is really good. This is really good. It's your favorite cheese, okay? And that way you can sit back, let your toes curl and everything. Okay, now we got to take one for the team. Boy, them kitchen angels sure know what they doing, don't they? That's some good stuff. Oh my God, I'm gonna tear this up once this show is over. Oh my God, I got me a good dinner with my little mini crackers. They're so good. I got the Parmesan garlic flavor. So now, normally we would be singing happy birthday. Marcy, nobody had any birthday this week, so we're not singing happy birthday. But anywho, if you got one coming, email me or put in a comment that you got a birthday coming or you know somebody whose birthday is coming in the next 7 days, and I will be singing happy birthday to them next week. Okay. So next week, we're going to do cinnamon graham crackers, gluten-free cinnamon graham crackers. Okay. So when you decide you want to make a cheesecake, you can make your own. It's not hard to do at all. Okay. And then also today, I want to say this real quick, and then I'm going to get off so everybody can go do what they got to do for the rest of the day. Is that my narcolepsy group, they were telling me about the Mardi Gras, about what it means. And I never even heard about the colors, what they represent. So we're going to be talking about that. We're going to do that cake, the king cake. We're going to do that next month for Mardi Gras. Okay. That's all I know right now. Kiss somebody, hug them, tell them that you love them. Make sure they're not somebody else's husband or wife. And I will see you next week when we make those graham crackers. Okay. And that's about all I know. I love you guys, and thanks for watching. And please continue to watch so we can keep having fun. All right. And don't forget to send me your tips and suggestions. All right. Talk to you later. Mwah. See ya. Okay, mouse. Me and his mouse. Oh, come on now.